What's up, you guys? It is, it is 10:30. I was gonna get me some breakfast, but no, it's lunchtime now. Let me go get me some lunch. No bread. Holy sh... Well, it looks like I'm making a grocery run today. Alright, since we're making this grocery run today, might as well just take you guys with me. I might get a lot of hate for all you BMX bikers, but this is probably going to be my first BMX bike because I'm just kidding, that's not the actual price. Here. I gotta start on something. Remember, this channel is going to be all about activity. All of our different options of bikes up here. I have a lot of friends who like to play this. You know, I really liked as a kid, ripstick. It's probably the only thing that actually kept going without actually falling. Of course, I started off falling. Alright, let's go actually get some food. Can you tell that this was just restocked?
Please take your items.
Now I can make my sandwich. All set. Alright, so a couple weeks back, I went snowboarding for the first time ever, and let me just go ahead and say I was actually very surprised at how well I started. That doesn't mean I had a lot of fails. Oh wait, that doesn't mean that I didn't have a lot of fails. Hold on. It's so good. So we went over to a snowy range over at Centennials. I can't pronounce the name. I'll put, I guess, a link to the website in the description. So we went over to snowy range. It was the very first day they were open. When going up that hill, I thought the biggest issue I was going to have was balance. I had no problem with putting my boots in the binding, strapping everything in, standing right up and good to go. That wasn't my issue. Going down the hill, well, I don't know what it was. It was like balance was not an issue for me. I was only able to go straight. I had no clue how to turn, and when I tried to turn, it would like veer off just very slightly. I wasn't getting anywhere. I was very surprised I didn't hit any of the poles that were lifting up all the ski lifts and everything. It's just like, I'm glad they were padded, because had I did hit one, oh my God, it would have been awful. Going down, over time I was able to get the toe side, and let me just go ahead and say right now, I am not like a hardcore snowboarder, so my terminology and my knowledge of snowboarding is not going to be very wide, so cut me some slack. So whenever you turn, you want to make sure that the opposite side of the board is facing, or is more on the ground than the side that's going down. You know, if you're going down like this and this is your board, if you're sliding down like this, you want to make sure that this is grinding up on the hill. Because if you do this, you're going to fall over, which by the way, hopefully later in the video, I'll be able to show you that, because I got plenty of videos of me falling. You don't think I'm not going to tell you my story and not give you all any sort of footage. Going down the hill, I was able to turn on my toe side with ease, which I hear for a lot of people, heel side's a lot easier. I don't understand, but I mean, that's just my first time experience. Going down the hill, going extremely fast, I had no clue how to stop. So what I ended up doing is I literally just ended up falling on my ass just so I could actually, you know, stop. By the way, if you were there, it would have been funny as hell for you to watch me snowboard. I go down a couple times, eventually I'm finally able to get things down. I still can't turn my heels for sure. Going up there, my buddies asked me, you know, after we go down this hill one more time, if you want to go down, you know, bigger green hill or longer green hill. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I'm down. So we go up on the ski lift. It takes us to, like, I guess multiple different hills. We're over there expecting to be going to the green one, the only green one that's up there. That being first day open, there were some hills that were closed off, and guess what? That green hill was closed. Okay, that particular ski lift takes us up to a green hill, a blue hill, and another blue hill. Well, a green hill and one of the other blue hills was closed off, so guess what? We had no choice but to go down the blue hill. I'm like, well, you know, my idiotic self just like want to go all balls out, and you know, next thing you know, I'm just like, yeah, why not? Let's go down the blue hill. Only one way to learn. Yeah, I definitely learned the hard way. By the way, for those of you who don't know, the hills are rated at a certain skill level, I guess based on the slope, so like how steep the slope is. In order from easiest to hardest, it goes green hill, blue hill, black diamond. Hold on. Technically, there's the bunny hill is a rating, but at the same time, the bunny hill is rated at a green hill. So yeah, so it goes bunny hill, green hill, blue hill, bunny hill, green hill, blue hill, then black diamond. And if there's any more slopes that goes higher than that, you're just adding on another diamond, which I think is, you know, simplified, which I'm glad they did that because my dumbass. No choice but going down the green hill, and so we're going about halfway through. I'm feeling like so confident, but I think it was that confidence that actually got to me, because after about going halfway down is when I started tumbling over. And let me just say, I tumbled over a lot. Like, my snowboard looked like a airplane propeller. The hill goes underneath the ski lift, so every time I fell, it was a noticeable fall. So the people up on the ski lifts are like either giving like a scringy look because they looked like that was painful, or they were laughing their ass because they know about their first time experience. So I just realized the entire time I was talking, I had my heel side and my toe side mixed up. I meant to say that I was having trouble with my toe side and had no problem with my heel side. I did have one good run. It was probably my very last run that I was there, and that was probably the most fun I ever had. I highly recommend you go snowboarding, especially for a first time. You're gonna eat a lot of shit. It's a lot of fun. I actually went again. I thought I was gonna have like all the confidence in the world, be able to do tricks, jumps, head down the black diamond. No, that wasn't the case. I probably had the same skill level arriving there that I did leaving there. First, go warm up on the bunny hill a couple times, and finally a lot more slopes are open, and I decided that I want to go up the blue hill that I went down last time. Well, the buddies that took me, well, they had a different intention. They was like, you know what, let's just go, you know, all in. Let's hit up that black slope. Okay, first off, so we go down the black slope, and can I just say, let me just give you the visual of what it looks like just looking down a black slope. You ever look down the side of a mountain? The only thing you see is like the ground. You don't even see the mountain itself as you're, you know, looking straight down. I'm talking about the side of the mountain, by the way. Yeah, that's exactly what my point of view was. It is not, how do you turn this down? I'll keep looking at this thing. It is not a satisfying view unless you've been snowboarding for a while. I recommend building some experience as you're doing that, because that was the initial slope. I wasn't, you know, sledding down that thing or, you know, snowboarding down that thing. I literally got on my ass and I started scooching myself forward until I finally got to a point where I felt like it was reasonable to actually slide down. That's my story on that area. Let's just leave it at that. You'll see a compilation of fail videos by the time this video is over. One thing I did realize is I flat out hate green slopes, and it might be because I'm just a noob. You get no momentum whatsoever going down a green slope. There were several times where literally on a green slope, when you're moving, when you're moving, like the slope is just so flat that you'll just like, you'll stop, you'll lose your momentum and just stop out of nowhere. That's what I meant to say. Excuse my terminology, my dumb ass. I hate green slopes. I can only go down a blue. Not saying that I'm a professional at a blue, because I am not whatsoever. I still fall in my ass. That day I did have, you know, a couple good runs, so I felt pretty good about myself. Hopefully the next time I go, I'll be able to go hit up some tricks and everything. I'm not gonna guarantee they're gonna be clean nor satisfying to look at, but it'll be funny. Alright, so that'll be it for this video. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up down below. Leave a comment, let me know what your first time experience. If I had stopped right there, that would have been sounding so weird. Tell me about your first time experience snowboarding so that I know I'm not the only one who embarrassed myself. If you haven't checked out my last video of me, you know, attempting a backflip, which I completely failed at, by the way, I'll leave a link down in the description below. Yeah, that'll be it. Like and subscribe, comment down below. I'll see you guys next time. Here's the compilation video coming up now.
Construct Productions. Hey. This is my favorite part.